David Martin here. Hey, it's back to school season. So the students are interested. They're raising their hand. Lots of students coming in the door, or at least they should be coming in the door if you're putting together the right back to school marketing campaigns. And that's what I wanted to share with you right now. I actually have recently finished a book called The Back to School Marketing Blueprint that I want to share with you. This book breaks down everything that I've learned about how to build an amazing back to school marketing campaign and get as many students as you possibly can. This is a fantastic resource, I think, for any music school owner that's looking to build an infrastructure around and to scale their music school. Just a couple of things to share with you in this book, just so you can see some of the contents. We start off with looking at last year's numbers. Because that's probably going to be the best, most reliable data that you have, is to look at last year's numbers, how last year went, and what you can do this year moving forward based on what happened last year. So there's a little workbook there for that. We also talk about auditing your teacher capacity. Like if you don't have enough teachers, then you're not going to be able to get the students in the door. How about your instrument capacity? Have you ever thought about that? Like, what are the most popular instruments? Do you have enough availability or capacity for the most popular instruments in your school? And taking a measurement of that. How about your prime time lesson spots? Those are the ones that always go first, right? So auditing all of these things to help you know if you need to hire, if you need to create more capacity before you spend any money on your marketing. We talk about how to build an offer. What kind of offer? What's an effective offer? And what are some things that you should and shouldn't do? How about your landing page or your website? Do you feel confident that your website is converting as many people as it ought to be converting? So we talk about that. Now, a simple booking process, this is probably one of the most important things I think people miss, is having a simple, frictionless booking process so that the prospect doesn't have to fight their way through all of the barriers that you put up just in order to get a lesson with you. This is why I like Opus One, because Opus One makes it very, very simple, very, very easy, and seamless for the prospect to sign up. There's also automation that's built in. And this is where we talk about how to have a system, build a system so that you can respond to every single lead, not every other lead, not when your staff is available, but creating automation so that every single lead actually gets followed up with. And again, this is where Opus actually shines, because it has automation built into it, email automation, text automation. If you're not using this, then you're missing out. So this book has a ton of information, a lot more. It talks about segmentation, it talks about the value, how to make the right offer, and then the messaging and the different channels. And there's so much information in this book that I'd love to share with you. Now, listen, this is a free resource for you. All you need to do is go to the link provided here underneath this video and get access to this resource so you can start having the best back to school marketing season you've ever had.